Well, it's raining. It's Monday morning. So make a quick video. Let's run this. Mute that. So what we got here, of course, is a demonstration. Because the way to test, I'm testing the software out, is we got two Buddy Mechs running here, communicating through a central server, playing music. And so if the music stops, I know there's something went wrong. So it's a good way to test it out. And so what we have here is this Buddy Mech is running the UShare Buddy Share software. All right, so it's talking plug and play to the media player over here. And so each of these requests, when it gets a request, which it will get in a second, because it's already closed, he had truncated this. It saves, this will actually save the file here. So it's actually got all the files here. And anyway, so it does typical HTTP requests. They go off to the server down in Fremont. And then this server then sends it to the central server. Over here, it's running all the software. This then turns around and communicates back to this Buddy Mech over here. This one is running the DSP module. So it actually has the files on it, the music files that I'm going to play. And so each request goes a full circle all around both times. Zoom, 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 zoom. And like there's a request. So it's making requests here. So it's playing Swans, whatever, let's see. Oh, turn it down before YouTube gets upset. Right. So the requests come in here, and then you see they go up here. And I handle M4As and FLACs differently. So FLACs, I'll do bigger buffers because they're bigger. And so what we have here is right now the limit, when it comes back, see it comes to the server, then it has to go back to the server and then back again in order to get the request. And so like this was, the length here was 934. And the previous one, 104. So not the biggest, but with FLAC files, I'd like to make that bigger. So I'm going to recompile that, and I'll show you how I compile the software too. But that's how it runs. And so, and it runs in a network, so it can all be networked together. And it goes through the central server here. So here is the software. And if we go into source, after you download the source, right? So basically modify here the directory in the source directory. The dir is where you want it to be, right? And then enable any of these that you want to enable. Usually you don't change these. And then MySQL, if you're going to be doing the LabJack stuff, you need the SQL because it has a database. Otherwise, just turn to that, right? And any other flags you want to set. It's not that big. It's like that's it. And then make it. And it'll run. There's still a few little warnings and stuff that I got to work on, but not too many. Oops. I'm going to make clean first. All right. Let's clean it. All right. So it'll rebuild the whole thing. It doesn't take very long. About a minute or so. And then, so there. And then, so to the LabJack stuff. That link. So I actually use all the software, everything that's running here. Pretty much use it on a daily basis. Even the NetLink stuff, I have one system that runs on that. Like one thing there, if you get the error about the OpenSSL and it thing, just comment it out. I have to fix that. Yeah, that's it. Okay. And you go to bin. And there it is. Right. That's it. That's how you build it. And I also have some other software out here. So it's like the server runs the same way. Clean, if I type it. SH, what do you call? So this actually runs, this is building this software here, this all this stuff here. So it's a little bit longer. So I've actually got, 3 of these that I have to compile because they all go together. 3 different versions, same software. And so let's see. Yes, that's all. I did it again. Cut that out. So this will take, I don't know, probably I think I'll just cut this part out. But it takes a little bit to compile everything. This is without optimizations or anything. This is running on my fastest server. I have it's a pretty fast server. The PowerEdge 470. Anyway, over here. So while this is running, so also let's see, we have so here we have also at the same time it's running, we have these the auditing. So here's like the latest file. There's a user interface for this stuff, right? So like this shows all the stuff that's unique. So it looks like I typed N or something, or this is a bug, whatever. That's it. So on that server. So as you can see, there's really nothing here. Shouldn't be anything. It'll show any ports that get opened or any files that got opened that aren't normal. So if I went in there and opened up a file that I didn't do before, it would show up here, right? And then there's the full report too. I'll show that, but there's a full report with everything in there, so you can look at the whole thing. That's good, just for auditing, See if I can, all right. Like this, it has everything. So this is just 10,000 lines, not too bad. That's all running at the same time. Here, okay, so it built. Okay, that was that system. And then we have got to build this one too. Yeah, RAM and data, getting all the data. So it fills up, so this has a buffer. So the media server has about a 10 megabyte buffer. And then I added another 10 megabyte buffer here. So it's about 5 minutes for a FLAC file. But otherwise, see, it downloads the entire music file all at once, pretty much. I'll break it down into different requests, but basically fills up the cache. And then it's just going to sit there full. And it'll save up to first 10 megabytes in the directory. Here, cache directory. So the next time it goes to play, it'll have the data's right there, That's the idea, to keep it, fast. Because the real problem is just when it starts, because normally you're not going to play it like this, but because it's going all the way through and then back again, big loop. And, I don't have any high-speed internet or anything, just normal. And I'm also sharing videos out here on Nextdoor, so I test out the video sharing at the same time. Okay, yeah, so that one. And then so now you can see, so that was the second version, but then there's another version. So this is one I really use, but I actually have to use this one too. I'm still maintaining this one. So you'll see this has a bunch of warnings on it now that I have to go fix. See, the software changes. And these didn't have these warnings before. See all these warnings. I have to go in and fix them all on all the other systems. Now I got to fix it on this one too. It's a lot of fun. But, that's the way it is. It's not that hard. It's just that, the software's changed. I wrote like this version more than 20 years ago. It's been in production more than 20 years. still supporting it. But it's really a prototype, just a prototype for all the other systems that I've been building, and I'm planning on actually releasing this out with all the other source code, because you know all this other stuff is already out there, or released on GitHub about a year ago. So it's all open, free. It's all free, and of course the server is designed to be super fast. So you can create your own server if you want, but mine is more better for sure. Yeah, for instance, it's the music streaming. Should be able to stream, support at least 10,000, right? So that's done. So now I'm done, except for the Grange. There's one more software. So this software also has a PHP interface. So I also have to build that. There's this one here. Grange done. All right, so that's it. So that builds everything. And we still have everything running. Still do. Everything's working. Yeah, Monday, 12:34 p.m. Yeah, and I run all this myself, so that's the thing. Write it all. Run it all. It's pretty cool to be able to do all that. Anyway, everything works.